of you guys to join the discussion and give away your points.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to tell some location based on conditions that way of transportation. There we can see there is a airport nearby, and between Agra and airport, so many tourists will come. So I would like to between airport and the road between airport and Agra that there should be one outlet, and there are major five roads. Agra will be coming from Delhi, and for
So I would like to add some more points to my friend. Like generally in every village or in any place, in maximum cases, we will find the petrol bunks at the near the bus stops or etc. Because more people population density will be more at these places because of the people traveling from other places. They will first come if they are coming by buses or they'll first reach here. So I prefer to have one outlet at the Agra local bus stand, and one more outlet I prefer to have at St. Peter's Church, because at St. Peter's Church it is a location where three roads are intersecting. Means like if you have a petrol outlet at that at that location, like people coming in the three roads can have that opportunity to use that. So in that way, it can maximize our profit. Like anyone want to add some more points?
I would like to suggest one location which can be Strand Road. So this particular road has connectivity to Agra Fort and also to the park nearby. So I think this could be a great place for us to set up a location so that because when we set up retail outlets, so we also check about the connectivity of the roads. So I think there would be more dense in this particular region. So I feel Strand Road can be a good option for us.
Hello, I would like to add a location. The NH2 that is coming from the Mathura and Delhi to Sikhohabad, and we can set up a petrol pump near the connecting between Nehru Road and NH2. That means it will serve our two purpose: the cars or the vehicle that is through the national highway, or the city's vehicle through the Nehru Road. That can serve also our purpose.
Yes, I agree with my one of the colleague कि as you know कि आगरा एक टूरिज्म प्लेस है एंड मोस्ट ऑफ टूरिस्ट है जो आउटसाइडर से आगरा आ रहे हैं. तो आई थिंक हमें जो हाईवेज है लाइक आगरा कानपुर हाईवे एंड मथुरा दिल्ली हाईवे, इनके ऊपर हमें मेन फोकस करना चाहिए बिकॉज इस पे ही जो मैक्सिमम व्हीकल्स है लाइक बसेस हो गई या डीजल एंड पेट्रोल कार्स जनरली वही से आगरा में एंटर हो रहे हैं. तो आई थिंक हमें हाईवेज को प्राइमरी रखना चाहिए.
yes, I agree whatever you said, and sorry for interruption. And I also said same. Subhash Jyoti said between Delhi and NH2 there should be one. And I also said from bottom Gwalior, from Gwalior also by buses and cars, road transportation vehicles are mainly used. And Gwalior, road of Gwalior, we can set one outlet. And from east side also there is Fatiabad road to Agra. So there should be also we can done. And at last one, I will tell last one is at Agra station. There are many uh, sites we can see in the Agra. At Agra, we can also make one outlet for maximize our profits.
I would
So
like
will
to
take
add one point. That is, Agra is famous for petha. So I would like to suggest one shop should be opened in near petha market. The footfall near every tourist who come in Agra must go to the petha market for getting the pethas for their family. So I would like to suggest that petha market would be a viable option or feasible option for one of the shop.
I would like to add some more reasons. As I said before, like one outlet should be there at the local bus stand. Like we can also build connections with the like the employees over there. Like as a government, like buses needs a fuel, like fuel need to be refilled or etc. So if you had better connections with them, like it would be beneficial at that like bus stand location. And also, as our friend suggested, on the highways, we should definitely plan to have one outlet on the highways. As many people would be traveling on the highways, they would definitely use it, and we will be gaining more profits.
I also agree to
Uh,
your point. I think the near the bus stop, Irga bus stand, that will be a better choice. And to Fatehbad and to Gwalior, there will be another two who are going out of the city. And Saint Church, that will cover the upper area. So mostly all of the area will be covered by that, by providing these stations.
as most of the guys have agreed with retails near the highways, so can we finalize the 5 locations in order so that we could have more discussion about the other locations? Like till now we have discussed about Agra Kanpur highway and also Delhi Agra highway. So these two
Yes,
locations can we fix, guys? Can we fix these two
yes,
Uh,
locations
yes,
for the
Yes.
yes, yes,
and
I
also
totally agree.
one of our
Yeah.
mates have also talked about the retail outlet near airport. So with all your permission, can we fix that one as well, so that because airport is such a location where we get huge number of tourists from outside of Agra. So I think
Uh,
landing a retail outlet there also beneficial for us as well. So
Yes,
can we fix this?
I like to add one point. As one of our friends said that there is Idgah bus stand and airport. There is not much distance, so we can fix in between the Idgah bus stand and airport, so that it will cater the both ways and serve the purpose to the both location.
yes, yes, yes. This is a good
I have
idea.
to add,
Yes.
yeah, I have to add one more point. And before installing outlet, we have to do traffic analysis, which road is very busy, and density of traffic studies depend on that, and um, other outlets are there nearby centers, and we check those things first, and then we can conclude which one is best for us.
I would
Yes,
like to add
according to
some more
me, I
point
think
like population density also we need to check. Suppose in the north, many people are staying like in their homes or apartments. Like if we set up a plant at retail shop and retail plant at that, it will be more beneficial to us. So we should consider also that population density, and as our friend said, traffic also should be taken into consideration.
यस आई थिंक हमें हाईवेज पे मेन फोकस करना चाहिए कि वन आउटलेट एट आगरा कानपुर हाईवे, सेकंड आउटलेट एट आगरा दिल्ली हाईवे, थर्ड आउटलेट एट ग्वालियर रोड, फोर्थ एट भरतपुर रोड, एंड फिफ्थ हमें एयरपोर्ट रोड पे रखना चाहिए कि एज हम मैप देखें तो जो मेन लोकेशन है टूरिज्म के लिए ताजमहल, ताजमहल एंड बस स्टॉप के बीच में जो डिस्टेंस है वो काफी कम है, तो टूरिस्ट जनरली
Yes,
जो ऑटो रिक्शा एंड सीएनजी व्हीकल्स है उन्हें प्रीफर करेंगे।
yes,
तो आई थिंक फिफ्थ लोकेशन हमें एयरपोर्ट रखे एंड बाकी फोर लोकेशन हमें जो रोड आगरा को कनेक्ट कर रहे हैं दूसरी सिटीज से उन पे हमें मेन फोकस करें।
yes. That's good idea. So third, Gwalior also we can fix now. That Vignesh, can you are fixing now? Tell.
Yeah, we can fix Gwalior one because there is a huge population around that particular surrounding area, and also there is a chances that many people who are traveling in intercities, so there's a good chance so that we could easily maximize our profits as well. So yeah,
Yes,
third would be Gwalior one, and
yes,
as most of you has agreed, between the airport and bus stop, there would if there is a one retail outlet, we can also benefit from us, as most of you have pointed out that, so we can fix that one as well. And coming to the last one, I think I think one option can be the Strand Road, where which connects the Motilal Nehru Park and also the government offices from
Yes,
there,
yes,
and also
I
Agra.
think Strand Road will be beneficial because as we can see in the map, there is many like hotels like the Oberoi Trident, Taj View, Amar Villas. So they mainly tourists come and they mainly take vehicles. So around that area, like Strand Road, Taj Mahal area, we can fix one outlet.
Vignesh, are we having any plan to keep a retail outlet at St. Peter's Church? Because like nearer to that, it will be beneficial. As I said, it's a junction where three roads are meeting. Like many people who are crossing those roads, like If they want to refill their tanks, we will have maximum chance to get profits over that location. Like I'm asking to confirm whether do we have any location or like any retail outlet at the at near to that location.
It will
Yes, I
also
think
help
हमें
while going to the Sikandrabad. I think that will also help.
yes of course and जो आगरा कानपुर हाईवेज एंड मथुरा दिल्ली हाईवे बोथ आर नेशनल हाईवे, तो इन हाईवेज को आगरा से जो रोड ज्वाइन कर रही है उस पर हमें मेन फोकस रखना चाहिए हमारे आउटलेट्स के लिए.
Okay, guys, you can conclude now.
या
Where is Vignesh? Vignesh?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Your interviews, your GD is over. Yeah. Okay, so
Conclusion?
let me just tell. Is anyone telling? Asking something?
Yes, sir. From group task conclusion will be there, na sir.
So I gave the opportunity to you conclude. Did you guys conclude? Okay. Now let me just give you overview. Okay, what happened? See, in case of real GTs as well, okay, you may get some absurd question. Okay, so this was an example of some random question. Okay, this I framed from this perspective. At first, few of the people have taken screenshots as well. I know they have taken the screenshot of the map and they are referring to that for the purpose. But it was not supposed to be done. Okay, because after the 5 minutes are over, okay, you are not supposed to get back to your original question again. Okay, you have to just add on more points based on your memory, based on your learning. Okay, but I'm not giving you the task that requires continuous requires a continuous attention to that map. Okay. So whatever you have seen for that minute, no, for that 5 minutes, that was sufficient. Okay. You could have just added more points based on that only. You need not take the screenshot for this section. Okay. Uh, I will be giving you one by one feedback, but let me tell you the reason I gave this question because I wanted you to handle some random question. I wanted you to discuss over some random question, tricky question, or some vague question. It was a kind of unclear question. There could be many possible locations, and I wanted you to discuss properly. Okay, I wanted you to come to a conclusion based on your discussion only. Okay, so it will have some conclusion as well. It is not that it is a completely abstract question, but I wanted your points. What were your important points to be put so that I can judge you based on that. Okay. Now coming to the individual feedback. First, Toran, your mic is off continuously. So how can I comment on your viewpoints? If you are trying to speak something, then how can I know that you are trying to speak something or not? Okay. Toran, please take care of this. Still, you're not audible. Is he audible to anyone else?
No.
No,
Okay.
no, sir.
Toran, I think there is
No,
some
sir.
issue with your mic connection. Okay. Please correct it. Next, I will first start with Vignesh. So, Vignesh, you had a good start, okay? But see, what is the general suggestion I will give you to just start for the discussion is whenever you are starting, you are supposed to introduce the task to everyone that you have done well. But in addition to that, try to add one or two important points related to the discussion so that you can have an edge over the others. Otherwise, uh, then you appointed other areas that was good enough. Okay. Also, it was a very good step to finally collect and concile on those 5 points. Okay. So you
Okay.
did that really well. Okay. I appreciate you on that point. Okay. So that was all about you, Vignesh. Next is Harshal.
yes
Huh. Where is Harshal? Yeah. So
yes
Harshal, you at first focused on the highways. Okay. And you also tried to concile those 5 points. But the way you conciled was not better than the conciliation of the Vignesh. So you can compare between these 2 points, and that will be reflected in other viewpoints, others answer, other speaking as well. Okay, what happened? You are little bit fast in your tone, so do not try to concile your points in a good note, in a slow and understandable tone that is understandable to everyone. Okay, just do not hurry at that point of time. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yes, sir.
yes, try to reduce your speed and practice more and more GTs for this. Okay, so that your points are understandable to everyone. Like both of you did the same thing, but the way Vignesh did in a good and understandable tone, that can be appreciated. You also did that, that was also good. But if you could do in a little better way, that would have been more appreciated. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so that was all about you, Harshan. Good. Next is Jeevan. You started with the term good evening. Is it really so evening? Okay.
Sir,
So, you started with the term good evening. Is it really so that good evening is there right now? Is it the time to greet good evening? No. Then identification of the locations of airport are quite good. Okay. But once a moment, it appeared that your connection got interrupted. Okay. So whenever someone will try to whenever someone gets interrupted at even in the real GTs, okay, he feels stuck for a moment. Then other persons can start the discussion at that point of time, but here no one else did even after 10 seconds. So I think there was a pause of 10 seconds over the entire discussion. If you will watch the recording of this session, then you will realize this. Okay.
sorry.
Then one thing I would
Sorry, sir. Actually,
or some
he
senior
is
or the leader of the group. Is it like so?
no,
Have I mentioned like
no.
this? Okay. So
Actually,
you told that
I will.
just wait. You told that Vignesh you are fixing. So what is he fixing? Is he supposed to conclude all the points? Are you not the member of the team? What he can do? What cannot be done by that cannot be done by you?
Actually,
Okay.
he was
Like see,
taking.
he was taking the lead. Okay, that is good.
Yes,
But he had already concluded 3 points, and then the discussion further started. So you could have extended his points as well. Okay. There is no one like the leader of the group. You are discussing as a group. You are doing the task as a group. So no one is the group leader here. Okay. That shows the team spirit. Not you are giving the chance for Vignesh to get more marks, and you will be losing marks at that point of time. Okay. Understand the difference here. Clear?
yes, yes.
You could have done the same way. Okay, you could have added more points. Okay,
Actually, he
he
was
was doing well.
started
I
now,
agree.
so
He started and he was doing well. I agree.
that why
But
I gave chance.
you could have added in a better way. Okay. Okay. Next is Srihari. Is he here? Yeah. So
Yes.
Srihari, your points of pumps near the bus stops and churches were really good, and you focused on the intersecting roads to cater the more traffic. Okay, that was a really very decent point. Okay. And then you also focus on the population density. But this
Yes.
population density term came at the last of the discussion. So
Yes.
once I gave you the question, I was expecting you to start with these points. Okay, the overall group was expected to start with these points कि population density के पहले basis पे हम लोग analysis करेंगे, ठीक है? But anyway, that point came into the discussion, that was good, ठीक है? And you asked after concluding in a very good way, ठीक है? So I like that part of asking. That was really appreciable, ठीक है? So that is all about you, Shriyadi. I wish you the
Okay.
good luck.
Thanks.
Next is Shubha Jyoti Manji. So the best point I liked in your aspect that you focused on the area between the Idgah bus stand and the airport. That instead of keeping two separate retail outlets at those two areas, you can keep a retail outlet midway so that it can cater the needs of both of the areas. So that was a very good point that I liked because everyone was trying to set up a retail outlet at each and every individual locations, but you focused on importance of merging the sections. That was a very good decent point. Okay. Then also you focus on the hotels and other things so that it shows that you are aware of the need of the discussion. You are aware of the need of the to focus on the traffic and transport. Okay. So tourism as well. So this shows that you are doing well. Okay. So your discussion was good enough. Okay. No any reverse feedback from my side. Okay, fine. Yeah. Shubhajyoti, Anji, is it your first attempt for GTGT or in IOCL?
Yes, sir. First time. First.
Which branch?
Mechanical.
Okay. Next one is Subhan.
Yes, sir.
Subhan, you interrupted at very last. Almost after half of the discussion went over, then you interrupted. Okay, you put your points after that. So, were you waiting for your chance to come, or someone will ask you to speak? Was it like so?
No, actually, I am feeling like a group discussion. I haven't
So,
observed that map location. This is my first one, sir.
okay.
That's why I was how
ठीक है
to do.
ठीक है
I don't know.
you will get confidence while you practice one or two more GTs also ठीक है so you
Okay.
interpret at the last but the best thing is you interpret a very good point the traffic analysis so the analysis of the purpose this traffic and population analysis these points should have been kept at in the beginning of the discussion okay but your point was very
Okay.
good okay and try to speak a little bit more if you feel a slight discomfort then practice before mirror at first then you will get some more confidence okay
Yes, sir.
next one is Kshitij, are you here? Kshitij did not
Yes,
discuss
sir.
anything. So, Kshitij, are you here?
Yes, sir. Actually, my laptop battery is died. That's why
Okay,
I
then you
couldn't
participate in
continue.
the next discussion. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next is Arij. Arij is here? No. Okay. Next one is Kul Kunti Deepankar. Kruti
Yes,
Deepankar,
sir.
yeah. So, what I found is you focused on the important areas that were supposed to be done, okay, but lack other points, okay. So you also try to focus on the broader dimensions. You try to put your points in a more expressive way, okay. Try to elaborate your points so that everyone gets attention over you. Check. You just spoke for 1 or 2 minutes hardly, but that was not sufficient for catching the attention of the interview panel. Okay, so try to speak a
Okay.
little bit more, participate in the discussion. I'm giving you these kind of questions. These are relatively easier questions and random questions for you to participate properly. Try speaking at first, then you will see when to interrupt, when to how to conclude. These things come later on, but at first try to speak. Check.
Okay, sir.
Next is Abhishek Pushkar. Are you here? Yes. So
Yes,
Abhishek,
sir.
you focused on one important point, the Agra famous for the petha areas. Okay. So you focused on catering the crowd. Okay. But simultaneously you could have discussed ki, how will you manage the this location of this petrol pump, location of this retail outlet in between the city. So what will be the challenges that will be coming? Like to cater the land. Okay. These points I was expecting from the entire group. Land acquisition is one of the issues in if you want to set up in the nearby tourist places or nearby the city areas. So land acquisition and approvals from authorities are required if you required to set up a retail outlet in
Sir,
the
also
highway areas and
safety
other
factor.
things. Sorry, can you please repeat?
Sir, also safety factor of the
Yes,
petrol
safety
pumps and
factor. Yes,
retail. So
safety
nobody
factor is
discussed
also
that.
one of the So no one discussed that. So these points were really good points that could have been discussed. Okay. So, and Abhishek, you try to also participate in more discussion. You just came in for a moment and then left the discussion. That was not a good team spirit. Okay. So try to participate in more and more discussions to elaborate your points properly. Okay. Your point was good, but try to speak a little bit more. At least you could have told 2 to 3 points more at the different points of time. In this GT, what I found is no one was trying to speak continuously, speak simultaneously. So everyone was giving opportunity for others to speak. Everyone was pausing for a moment. Okay, that is a good symbol, but others should capture that opportunity. Okay?
Sir, actually, I want question, sir.
Huh. Was
Uh,
tell.
Sir, for land acquisition and all, after fixing the location, we
Hmm.
got to know whether it is possible or not. After that, we can
So
say nothing.
that point needs to be mentioned. If you are fixing, see, if you are fixing any location near highways, there are chances that we may get the land.
Yes,
But
sir.
you are
Yes, sir.
fixing the location near city, then people may feel discomfort in relocating to some different places. Okay? So that
Yes,
point
it
could have been
is.
discussed.
It will know after that, na, sir. We can go and check after we come to know it is
I
possible or not.
I I, I agree with your point. whether it is possible or not. ठीक है, so you could have told this in this way कि then we could have to shift to some other location based on the
Yes,
probability
sir.
of this cloud and other things. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
this point could have been mentioned. ठीक. Okay, any other doubt to anyone?
Sir, I have one doubt.
हाँ, tell you.
Like in the meeting had come twice, and finally at once, like asking the Vignesh whether they are keeping any near the spirit church. Like finally, if I conclude, like does the panel members feel like he's trying to dominate, or he wants to come, he wants to
No,
talk more? Like
anyone can conclude. There is no
no,
point
sir.
of.
Like two, three people, like they have spoken less now compared to like four people. So like,
No,
should we invite
at that
them
point
like
of
that?
time, see, if you feel that they have not spoken anything, okay,
Hmm.
so what are they waiting for? Are they waiting for someone to point out to them to speak? If they would have to speak, they would have spoken in that point of time. Okay, if your
Yes.
time is there to conclude, then you could have concluded. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Any other doubt to anyone?
सर वो कंक्लूजन के लिए वो लोग टाइम देगा क्या? मतलब जैसे लास्ट में जीडी का वो हम लोग को जैसे प्रायोरिटाइज करना रहेगा 5 स्टेशन, तो इतना
टाइम
टाइम
तो
बाकी
मिलेगा,
करके लास्ट।
जैसे मैंने टाइम एटलीस्ट 5-6 सेकंड कर दिया था, बट नो, नन ऑफ यू स्टार्टेड कंक्लूडिंग. ठीक है,
एक्चुअली सर मैं
सो
स्टार्ट में
आप
मेरा
वेट
म्यूट
कर
हो
रहे हो
गया
कि
था।
हाँ मैं लाइक विघ्नेश से पूछूं, हाँ विघ्नेश कर तुम कंक्लूड करो, हाँ जीवन तुम कंक्लूड करो, ऐसा कुछ एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे थे ये लोग, लगता है. ठीक है, तो वो तो एग्जैक्ट पैनल में होगा नहीं वैसे. ठीक है, सो टाइम देते हैं वो लोग कंक्लूजन का, बट ऐसा नहीं है कि हम बोल दें कंक्लूड फिर सब के सब शांत बैठे हुए हैं. तो फिर क्या लगेगा कि इनका कंक्लूजन ऑलरेडी हो चुका है, ना लेट एंड दिस सेशन. ठीक है, ऐसा होगा. एंड कंक्लूजन के लिए पहले आपको अपने पॉइंट्स रखने होंगे, तो आप पहले पॉइंट्स रखिए. आप एक भी पॉइंट नहीं रखा है, माइक ही पूरे टाइम ऑफ था, तो कैसे कंक्लूड करिएगा?
एक्चुअली सर पॉइंट था, वो माइक ऑफ था, इसलिए आप लोग
तो आपको फील नहीं हुआ कि कोई आपका पॉइंट सुन रहा है नहीं सुन रहा है, ऐसा कुछ फील नहीं हुआ? बस बोल दिए, काम खत्म.
नहीं नहीं, मेरे को मतलब पता नहीं चला ना, मेरे को लगा मतलब मैं बोल रहा था उस समय साइमल्टेनियसली दो तीन लोग बोले, तो मेरे को लगा इंटरप्ट नहीं करने
एक
करके
बात
मैं
बताओ, एक
रुक
बात
गया।
बताओ, आपको स्पीच देना है या डिस्कस करना है? स्पीच में ऐसा
नहीं
होता है कि हम बोल दिए, मेरा काम खत्म. ठीक है, लाइक व्हेन द
नहीं नहीं,
प्राइम
फर्स्ट
मिनिस्टर गोज ऑन, हाँ, टेकिंग द रैली, ही स्पीक्स एंड ही द डिस्कशन एंड द रैली इज ओवर. He does not listen to others at that point of time while giving a speech. The responsibility of the PMO is to listen to others, but not at the point of giving the rally. ठीक है, सो आप ऐसा कुछ ट्राई कर रहे थे कि आप बस स्पीच दे दो एंड निकल लो, डिस्कस नहीं करो आपस में. अगर ये इंटेंशन है देन इट इज रॉन्ग. ठीक है,
नहीं
आपको
सर, वो
डिस्कस करना
इंटेंशन
है,
नहीं था मेरे
आपको
को।
डिस्कशन में इन्वॉल्व होना है, तो एक दूसरे के पॉइंट्स को देखना है. अब आपका पॉइंट अगर कोई नहीं सुन रहा है, तो इसका मतलब क्या? कि या तो आप बोल ही नहीं पाए हो, यहाँ पे आवाज ही नहीं आया आपका. ठीक है, या तो आपके पॉइंट्स को वेटेज नहीं दिया गया, ऐसा कुछ हुआ है. तो उसमें रीजन क्या है आपका कि आप माइक ही नहीं ऑन कर पाए? तो आपको उस तरह से एक हिंट लगना चाहिए, आइडिया होना चाहिए. ठीक है,
ठीक है।
ओके. सो इज देयर एनी क्वेश्चन लेफ्ट टू एनीवन एल्स?
सर, आपका इंटरव्यू कोलकाता में था, तो जीडी के लिए एवरेज कितना टाइम देता था?
हु इज आस्किंग?
मैं
आई एम नॉट
अनुपम।
एबल टू सी योर वीडियो. ओके, अनुभव. हाँ, सो जीडी दोनों 15 से 20 मिनट में हो गया था सब, आधा घंटा में फिनिश हो गया था पूरा काम. ठीक है,
ओके।
सर वॉइस
इंटरव्यू मेरा चला था
आउटपुट सर।
हाफ आवर, इंटरव्यू हाफ आवर से ज्यादा चल गया था. इंटरव्यू उतना लंबा चलता नहीं है. द रीजन बीइंग कि आई वाज इन एचपीसीएल, सो दे वर आस्किंग मी, दे वर ट्राइंग टू आस्क मी दिस कि मैं एचपीसीएल से आईओसीएल क्यों आना चाहता हूँ. ठीक है, एंड रियली दिस वाज द ओनली क्वेश्चन दैट आई प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर लास्ट आईओसीएल एग्जामिनेशन. ठीक है, और उसके बाद भी वो लोग सेटिस्फाइड नहीं हुए थे. तो 3-4 बार मैंने, 3-4 मेंबर्स थे, और चारों ने मुझसे यही क्वेश्चन पूछा कि आप एचपीसीएल से आईओसीएल क्यों आना चाहते हो. ठीक है, और चारों बार मैं ऐसा आंसर दे पाया कि दे वर नॉट सेटिस्फाइड. ठीक है, तो मैं कुछ लाइक पहले मैं सेशन रिकॉर्ड एंड कर देता हूँ, फिर मैं कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट चीजें बोलता हूँ, डिस्कस करते हैं. ठीक है.
Recording stopped.
सो हुआ क्या था, मेरे साथ मेरा पहला इंटरव्यू 2022 में था इन दिल्ली. उस टाइम मैं अनएम्प्लॉयड था. उस टाइम मेरे पास लाइक आई वाज आल्सो लाइक यू पीपल. ठीक है, तो 22 में फिर मैंने एग्जाम वगैरह सब कुछ अपीयर किए थे गेट के थ्रू. मेरे को आईओसीएल में इंटरव्यू कॉल था, बट उस टाइम मेरा गेट स्कोर उतना अच्छा नहीं था, तो आई मिस्ड बाई फ्यू मार्क्स थे. ठीक है, 2023 में मेरा सिलेक्शन हुआ था एचपीसीएल में. तो 2023 अप्रैल से मैं एचपीसीएल में कंटिन्यूअसली वर्किंग था, बट वहाँ वर्कलोड ज्यादा था. लाइक एचपीसीएल में एंड आईयूसीएल में यही डिफरेंस है कि अगर एक काम को करने के लिए एक बंदा एचपीसीएल में है, तो एक काम को करने के लिए 3 बंदे आईयूसीएल में रहते हैं। ठीक है, तो वर्कलोड ऑब्वियसली कम था, तो बट ये पॉइंट्स मैं बोल नहीं सकता था उनके साथ। तो उनका बस बार बार यही क्वेश्चन था कि आईयूसीएल एचपीसीएल सेम कंपनी है, पक्स एनालिसिस भी सेम है, तो क्यों आप इधर से कराना चाहते हो? अब मेरे पास कोई और पॉइंट भी नहीं था कि दोनों में सेम ही काम है, चाहे मार्केटिंग डिवीजन हो चाहे, क्योंकि अगर मेरे से इंजीनियरिंग सर्विसेज में जब ये पूछा गया था कि आप एचपीसीएल छोड़ के इंजीनियरिंग सर्विस में क्यों आना चाहते हो, तो मेरे पास पॉइंट था कि हाँ, यहाँ पे मेरे को टेक्निकल नॉलेज का एक्सप्लोर करने का ज्यादा मौका मिलेगा, ये सब चीज। बट ऐसा तो आईयूसीएल के केस में था नहीं। तो 4 बार मैं अपनी तरफ से प्रिपेयर किया, बोला, बट दे वर नॉट सेटिस्फाइड। ठीक है, उसके अलावा फिर उन्होंने टेक्निकल क्वेश्चन सारे पूछे थे। टेक्निकल क्वेश्चंस मेरे से इतने पूछे हैं, और टेक्निकल क्वेश्चंस में मेरे से एक भी गलती नहीं हुआ। ठीक है, रीजन बीइंग कि हमारे एचपीसीएल में ट्रेनिंग होती है, तो ट्रेनिंग में फायर सेफ्टी का ट्रेनिंग होता है, देन जो एचपीसीएल में टैंक्स वगैरह रहते हैं, तो वर्क रिलेटेड एंड ये सब क्वेश्चन पूछे थे मेरे से आरसीसी में कि आप ट्यूब टेस्टिंग करते हो, फेल होता है तो क्या करते हो, देन वो फिर आपका रिबाउंड हैमर टेस्ट या एनडीटी वगैरह फेल हो गया तब आप क्या करोगे, तो वो सारी चीजें मैंने बता दिए थे। तो टेक्निकली आई वाज वेरी साउंड कि मेरा एटलीस्ट 30 मिनट्स में से मेरा 25 मिनट टेक्निकल में गया था, और टेक्निकल में वो लोग ढूंढ रहे थे कि किस एस्पेक्ट में फंसूंगा, बट मैं नहीं फंस पाया था। बाकी सब 5 मिनट में यही था कि आप आईयूसीएल क्यों होना चाहते हो, जिसपे मैं बोलते रहा, लेकिन दे वर नॉट सेटिस्फाइड। ठीक है, तो इसलिए मेरा एंड देन मेरे पास रीजन भी नहीं था शिफ्ट होने का। वो बस इसलिए था क्योंकि मेरे इंटरव्यू में नेम आ गया था, तो मैं चल गया था देने के लिए। ठीक है, आईयूसीएल में, एंड देन आई मिस बाई पॉइंट सिक्स मार्क्स से मेरा चुका था शायद लास्ट ईयर। Actually, Indian Oil results and Indian Services results, both of these came on the same day. ठीक है, तो I was feeling more disheartened about the Indian Services result and not of the IOCL result. तो IOCL में मेरे को याद है कि I missed by 0.6 marks and I had a total of 13 plus out of 15, 13.07, 13 something था मेरा 15 में से। ठीक है, GDGT everything went well, इंटरव्यू एक्सेलेंट। मतलब लाइक अगर वो इंटरव्यू के बेसिस पे होना होता, देन दे वुड हैव, उन्होंने बोल दिया था कि ठीक है हम आपको मौका देते हैं। सो बट केवल इंटरव्यू बेसिस पे था नहीं। गेट रैंक आई वाज हैविंग द गेट रैंक 361, 362, 361 था आई गेस, तो लास्ट ईयर 361 था। तो इसलिए वो रैंक की वजह से थोड़ा मेरा दिक्कत हुआ था। अदरवाइज सिर्फ इंटरव्यू से होना होता था, दे वुड हैव सिलेक्टेड। तो बस टेक्निकली साउंड बनना चाहिए उनको, ठीक है, जो काम के प्रति इंटरेस्टेड हो। ये सब आपको अपने वर्ड्स में एक्सप्रेस करना होता है। ठीक है, तो आधे घंटे के राउंड ये चला था, एंड देन 15-15 मिनट्स मेरा जीडीजीटी हुआ। ठीक है, शार्क टैंक कौन कौन देखता है? कोई ऐसा है जिसको शार्क टैंक नहीं पता है क्या होता है?
यस सर।
शार्क टैंक सबको पता है? ठीक है,
यस सर।
ग्रुप टास्क में मेरे से शार्क टैंक करवाया गया था। ठीक है, हम लोग 7 लोगों का ग्रुप था, दो दो ग्रुप बांट दिया गया, और दो ग्रुप नहीं, सॉरी, दो ग्रुप, 2 मेंबर्स का, और 3 लोग जज बन जाएंगे। ठीक है, बोला गया कि आप लोग आपस में डिस्कस करो कि आप लोग कोई प्रोडक्ट डिजाइन करो और बेचो, जस्ट जो शार्क टैंक में किया जाता है। ठीक है, तो जो शार्क टैंक नहीं देते उसको तो दिक्कत होगा। ठीक है, हम लोग तो देखते थे, इसलिए मेरे को दिक्कत नहीं हुआ। एंड फॉर्चुनेटली व्हाट हैपेंड कि द मेंबर इन माय ग्रुप, ठीक है, जो 2 लोग का मेंबर बना था, तो दो दो करके जो मेंबर बने, दे हैव अलॉटेड। बट फॉर्चुनेटली क्या हुआ था कि वो मेरे ही एमटेक के सीनियर थे, आईआईटी पटना से वो एमटेक कर रहे थे, तो आई वाज वेल फैमिलियर विद इट। तो हम लोग दोनों ने अच्छे से मिलकर डिस्कस किया था। अब शार्क टैंक में क्या बेचें या क्या प्रोडक्ट लाएं, अपना सोचे क्या, उस टाइम काम ही नहीं कर रहा था। सो दे यूजुअली गिव अ पीस ऑफ पेपर कि आप अपना रफ वर्क के लिए करो। बस मैंने पेपर का बोर्ड बनाया, वही बेच दिया, पेपर हैंडीक्राफ्ट। ठीक है, तो इस तरह से डिस्कशन लाइक टास्क हो गया। एंड देन इंटरव्यू पैनल में जजेस भी थे, तो जजेस इन द सेंस की जो 3 मेंबर्स हमारे आपस में थे, वो 3 को जज बना दिया गया। तो उनको भी चेक किया था कि वो किस तरह के क्वेश्चन क्रॉस क्वेश्चन कर रहे हैं, उनका लाइक टर्नओवर कितना है, आपका प्रॉफिट कितना हो रहा है, ये सब क्वेश्चन वो पूछ रहे थे। तो इस तरह से टास्क, मतलब सबका इन्वॉल्वमेंट होना चाहिए, देन दैट इज अ गुड टास्क। और जब टास्क हो गया तो हम लोग को लगा, अच्छा फील आया कि हाँ, वी आर रियली डन दैट। वो खुद से फील आ जाती है कि हमारा टास्क अच्छे से हुआ। तो उस बताता हूँ कि अगर कोई ऐसा टॉपिक आएगा जिसके बारे में एकदम जानते ही नहीं हो, एकदम फालतू का टॉपिक, ठीक है, तो आप लोग कैसे हैंडल करो। तो आज वाला टॉपिक समवॉट लाइक दैट टॉपिक उसी तरह से ओरिएंटेड था कि जिस पर डिस्कशन मैटर कर जाता है। ठीक है, नॉट योर कंक्लूजन, द डिस्कशन मैटर्स। इसमें ये इंपॉर्टेंट होता है। ठीक है, कंक्लूजन मेरा कुछ और 5 पॉइंट हो सकता था, 5 अलग डिटेल आउटलाइन हो सकते थे, बट ये इंपॉर्टेंट है कि आप किस तरह से डिस्कस कर रहे हो, आपके क्या वैलिड पॉइंट्स ला रहे हैं। ठीक है,
सर आपका
एनीथिंग
सेकंड
एल्स?
लोकेशन कहाँ पे था इंटरव्यू?
सेकंड लोकेशन कोलकाता, फर्स्ट लोकेशन दिल्ली। तो कोलकाता में मेरे से टेक्निकल क्वेश्चन।
सर जीटी और जीडी में सर लाइक डिफरेंट ब्रांचेस के बच्चे इंटरेक्ट करते हैं सर?
सेम सेम
दिस आई एम
रहता है
नॉट
क्या?
श्योर, बट आपको क्या करना है, क्या अगर
सर
कंप्यूटर साइंस या मैकेनिकल
नहीं
वाला
सर
आएगा तो आपसे ज्यादा
एक्चुअली
बोलेगा?
नहीं नहीं सर एक्चुअली मेरे को एक डर लग रहा था, आप जैसे बोले ना अफसर टॉपिक्स आ जाते हैं, तो अगर सर लाइक कुछ मतलब थोड़ा ब्रांड स्पेसिफिक आ गया, लाइक उनको थोड़ा सा एज मिल गया, तो सर मेरे को उस
मिल
चीज का
सकता है,
डर लग
बिल्कुल
रहा
मिल
था।
सकता है, बिल्कुल मिल सकता है। जैसे मेरा जो 22 में टॉपिक था, समथिंग रिलेटेड टू एआई वगैरह था, समथिंग रिलेटेड टू एआई
एग्जैक्टली
था,
सर
ठीक है।
वही डर लग रहा है सर।
हाँ, तो हो सकता है, बट उसमें क्या करना होता है कि आप एट फर्स्ट दूसरे के पॉइंट्स को सुने, तब अपने हिसाब से पॉइंट्स ऐड ऑन कर सकते हैं और तब उस पॉइंट्स पुट करिए। आपको एटलीस्ट 10 मिनट मिलते हैं डिस्कशन के लिए, आप 2 मिनट स्टार्टिंग के पॉइंट्स सुनिए कि किस लोग किस डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हैं, तब आप उसी डायरेक्शन में आपको कुछ ना कुछ दिमाग में क्लिक करेगा आइडिया, उसको आप नोट करिए, देन आप उसको प्रेजेंट करिए, ठीक है।
यस सर।
एनीथिंग एल्स? ठीक है, फाइन, इफ देयर इज नथिंग एल्स देन आई एम कंक्लूडिंग द
सर
सेशन।
सर एक क्वेश्चन है।
हाँ हाँ, चल चल चल।
सर जीटी में आपने जब दिया था तो वो सब ऑब्जर्व भी कर रहे थे क्या?
तो क्या वो मेरे को वीडियो कैमरा में लगा के छोड़ देंगे? ऑब्जर्व नहीं करेंगे तो और क्या करेंगे, उनका काम ही ऑब्जर्व करना है ना। क्या मतलब, क्वेश्चन क्या है? आई एम नॉट क्लियर विद योर क्वेश्चन, कैन यू रिपीट या?
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन यही है कि